It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game's so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Quando Rondo, NBA Youngboy. Now, before I get into Quando Rondo scenario, I want to speak on NBA Youngboy's success right now, you know, through everything that they have been through. Like, it's been a lot of killings, a lot of shooting. There was some real live gang banging going on with little Quando Rondo and them representing the 60s. And then you got King Von and them with the BD. Like, it was real heated in the streets, fam. And we know that Quando Rondo is doing time in the feds right now, right? In the process of him doing time, NBA Youngboy got a little dump. You know, everybody out there on stage with him, like, and he really winning. You know, everybody eating, getting money. NBA Youngboy bringing other rappers together, bringing them on tour with him. And he got a whole new different outlook on life than the old young NBA Youngboy that we used to know. Now, with that being said, Quando Rondo during this time, he just spoke out from behind the walls. Now, I want you to stick with me on this video because it got real. God be having his hand on us, fam. And a lot of us don't understand that until it's too late. Now, Quando Rondo spoke out and said he happy to see NBA Youngboy's success. And, you know, he finna touch down and come home soon, right? Now, if Quando was home, we know him. I mean, he'll be on stage with NBA Youngboy. That's his artist, right? Now, with that being said, fam, Quando Rondo dodged a bullet in LA when Lil Pal got killed. It's relative. And it was meant for Quando Rondo. These are the charges that Lil Durk is locked up on right now. Mind you that NBA Youngboy was beefing with Lil Durk, Quando Rondo, King Von. We know all these situations. We know the Devs fam. And through all of it, NBA Youngboy and Quando Rondo is really still here. Quando be home about the next 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? And it's good that he doing time because he could have lost his life. Sometimes doing time save your life. I know I say that a lot, but it's real, fam. That's why a lot of times when you in the streets or whatever, just a human being, you know, it's good to go in isolation yourself. Especially if you know you one of them ones might get in some trouble. I done learned to teach myself because I don't like other people teaching me on the level that they do being incarcerated. You feel me? Because it's on the level of disrespect. So when I feel myself slipping, I isolate myself, check myself, and hear what I'm thinking about. Because when you're around a lot of people, you around the noise, it's kind of hard to find out who you is as a person. Hopefully, Quando Rondo, by him not being out here around the noise, he find himself who he is as a person, come out, do the music, and get more on the business side. See, a lot of the YGs in the game right now, they slipping because they not thinking about the 80%, the business side. And when it come to the 80%, you're going to need the 80% through your troubles. You're going to need it through your music. You're going to need it through your family. You're going to need it through life. And just sad to say, the white man ain't gonna tell you the business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they not going to tell you what's really going on. And a lot of us just lost signing deals or in the streets and really don't know what's going on. You feel me? Even when it comes to the laws be hidden. Federal laws, a lot of state laws. Like now, if I catch another violent charge, I got to do 100%. I'm just not figuring out. You feel what I'm saying? This, a lot of people don't know. They moving around and they in the streets and they not educated because they not putting it out there to educators. They just letting us crash, fam. And at the end of the day, when it come to NBA Youngboy, at the end of the day, you know, when it come to Quando Rondo, you know, rest in peace to King Von. After King Von death, we really seen that King Von was a real animal. Like he was real bred Chicago nigga animal. The night that he ran up on Quando Rondo, it was like an animal, like he was asking for death. I have seen this in the streets a lot, fam. I have seen it all my life, and I've seen people die and they had death on them. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning the one that's quick to bully, the one that's quick to jump to a fight and fight anybody. Because you putting yourself in dangerous situations. See, Quando now played the defense. Homie now was on the offense. It ain't never good to play the offense, fam, even when you got an op. Because you never know what type of defense your op got, unless you know to play on them. You don't just pull up on nobody and just take off on them. Nigga shoot your whole noodles out, fam. Care if you from Atlanta to Chicago, from Arkansas to Louisiana to Texas. So this situation with NBA Youngboy having the success that he having, and he bringing artists, he even talking to Fredo Bang. You know what I'm saying? Fredo Bang, G Money, you know, they was blaming NBA Youngboy for that. Like, that's a big step for Fredo Bang and NBA Youngboy. That's growth. That's what I'm talking about. That's business. Reason is business. Now they can do music together, make money together. NBA Youngboy and Boosie even got a tape. He cleared the tape for Boosie. So they got one coming. Matter of fact, all of them, him, Kevin Gates, Boosie, Fredo Bang, all of them was on a 4-way call. We never seen Louisiana come together like that. That's one state that never came together like Atlanta or something. And to see that, fam, I salute that. I love growth. I love understanding in people. I hate a person, I don't want to say hate, but don't have no understanding. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing you understand is you. Them dangerous people to be around. NBA Youngboy is understanding that the program that he up under is bigger than him, fam. Because when it comes to the way that he moving right now, when it comes to the way that he bringing rappers together, treating his baby mothers, things that he's saying in his interviews, it's growth. I love to see a young nigga you feel me? Don't stay steady in what he used to do and grow on the business side. NBA Youngboy getting $1 million a show. Think about this. You got the type, even when they was telling him go out in Utah, like he had people around him. The people around you be your angels. You know what I'm saying? Because they tell you things that you can't see in oneself. So when it comes to listening, the 2 ears and the 1 mouth is for a reason, fam. Double up on that information if a person trying to give it to you. You feel me? Stop being so hard-headed and thinking you know everything. And God is in control. You feel me? But yeah, I will keep y'all updated on situations though. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.